Hello and welcome to How to Play Kemps, presented by GatherTogetherGames.com. This video will cover how to play the card game Kemps. The video will start with the general concepts and gameplay, and then get into more of the details for the game. The game is played with 4, 6, or 8 players. The players are divided into teams of 2. To play, you will need a standard 52 card deck. Each player is dealt 4 cards, 1 card at a time. The object of the game is to have one teammate announce Kemps once the other teammate has 4 of a kind. Before the cards are dealt, teammates should secretly discuss a signal to use when a 4 of a kind is obtained. This signal needs to be a non-verbal signal, such as a wink or a hand movement. Going back to the hand that was dealt earlier, I have flipped up each player's cards for you to see. In an actual game, you will keep your cards hidden from the other players. The round begins with the dealer flipping up 4 cards from the deck into the middle. Once the last card is on the table, all the players can swap cards between their hands and the cards on the table. Players can swap as many or as few cards as they want, but players can only swap 1 card at a time. Players continue to swap cards with the goal of getting 4 of a kind in their hand. Once all the players are done making swaps, the 4 cards in the middle are thrown out, and the dealer will flip up 4 more cards. Again, once the 4th card hits the table, all the players begin exchanging for any cards they want. Players do not take turns and swap out their cards as fast as they want. It can be a good idea to make a few swaps for cards you are not going for to throw off the opposing team. All players are done making changes and the cards in the middle are thrown away. The dealer flips 4 new cards into the middle and play begins again. Players continue to try for a 4 of a kind. With the 9 of hearts, player D gets a 4 of a kind in 9s. Player D will now signal his partner, player B, to announce Kemps. Player B sees the signal and says Kemps to win the round. A team that correctly announces Kemps is awarded 1 point. The first team to an agreed upon amount, such as 5, wins the game. If a player incorrectly calls Kemps when his teammate does not have 4 of a kind, the team loses a point. If a player believes someone on the opposing team has a 4 of a kind, he can announce Cut. When Cut is announced, the opposing team shows their cards. If one of them has a 4 of a kind, the team that announced Cut is awarded a point. If a player incorrectly announces Cut, his team loses a point. That wraps up How to Play Kemps. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and get more game tutorials by subscribing to our channel, Gather Together Games. Thanks for watching.